This video is to remind everyone to get back out into nature. Hello everyone, Abby here. Today I come to you from the mossy forest. This video is to remind everyone to get back out into nature, especially if you've got any things that you need to heal. Like for me, I've got eczema really badly flare up at the moment, and it's easy to get so caught up in all the negatives of your life. Oh, this is wrong, my eczema's bad, I don't like living in London, you know, my working hours are too long, I can't get all the kind of organic food that I want to, I haven't got enough money, all those things. You can just get caught in the negativity of it. And coming back out into nature, I can feel myself. I walk the first part of the walk and my head is chat, 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 chat. And then I make a conscious pact with myself that as soon as I get into the mossy forest area, I quiet everything. And I start to really look at everything around me. I start to look at every point on the holly, and I start to look at every piece of moss, and I might look real slow and go and have a, you know, just get a leaf and just have a real close look at this leaf, which is so unique and beautiful in itself, and that I'm usually in too much of a rush or too consumed in here to even notice how beautiful it is. And then as I start to do that, I can feel, the only way I know to describe it is that I can feel myself sinking down and down and down and down and down and down, and I just feel like all the cells in my body are just going, everything's just calming. How else could I describe it? I could say that I was sitting back in my soul, quieting my mind, becoming present, becoming conscious. And then after those sinking feelings start to happen, that's when the peace starts to bubble up. And it's when that peace starts to bubble up, sometimes I get quite emotional at this point actually, especially if I haven't been out in nature for a long time and haven't let myself have this experience, and I can get quite emotional. Sometimes I will cry, and for me, I always love to make sacred spots wherever I am. Wherever I'm living, I will always have sacred spots, sacred trees that I go to visit, and I really feel like the more that I visit a particular place, the more it resonates and the more positive vibration it has, and the more of an emotional attachment I build up to it, the better I feel when I visit. I often name the spots that I go to or the trees. I've had sacred Sid before. This is the mossy forest, and I'm yet to name this beautiful mossy dead tree because I just love him. And yes, and it just brings so much peace, and I really honestly feel like having this time spent in connection with nature has really helped my eczema, and it's helped me to manage the emotional fluxes, but it's like that for anything. And one thing that I love to do when I come here is I give my gratitudes. And again, when I start to get a bit depressed because of something, or I get very busy, the gratitudes is always the first thing to go. And then when I remember how important it is. So my favorite thing to do for the gratitudes is I lie on my back. I lie on my back and I look up at the leaves. And my most favorite thing to do is to look up at the leaves when the sun is shining through them, and it's just the most heavenly scene ever. And I always say to myself, when I die, that is what I want to see. Whether someone is kind enough to put me under the tree when the sun is shining, whether I'm lucky enough to be in that place when I'm actually dying, great. But if not, then I do it so much in life that I know that I can just close my eyes and I can just imagine it. So this is what I do. Find a beautiful place to lay down in connection with nature. Look up, feel myself sinking. Listen to the sounds of the squirrels trying to kill me with nuts. And at the moment it's turning into autumn, so the beautiful green leaves are slightly turning brown. They've got brown spots on. And I just start giving my gratitudes, thankful for my mother. And then I will name some things that she does for me, her selfless service and endless sacrifice and picking me up when I need it and cooking for me and looking after me. Her love knows no bounds. My father, who I speak to near enough every day, who lives in a care home, who had a stroke when I was 18. I just love picking the phone up and speaking to him and telling him my woes, and I've been crying recently because of my eczema and ups and downs, and even though he can't speak, he listens and he says da 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 da, and he can say I love you, which are the most important words, and F off as well. But he doesn't say that to me. And my sisters, who are so uniquely individual and who bring character and charm and joy and interest and love in my life. Blessed be to my sisters. And this is how I go on for everyone, or the children of my heart, or my heart adopted children who have come into my life, who bring magic into my life. I'm so thankful for them. They give me energy, and when I feel that I judge myself and I look like a monster from eczema, then these children can't even see it. They just treat me the same. They don't even see the eczema on my eyes. They just love me through a child's eyes. And I'm so grateful for that innocence. It's so humbling, and it has so much to teach me. And for all those people who have influenced my life, who are no longer here, my stepfather Edmund, Michael Jackson, I'm everything because of them. And they're big influences on my life. I'm so thankful for my illness and getting killed by squirrels. I'm so thankful for getting killed by squizzies. Yes, I am Squizzy Pops. I'm so thankful for my illness and everything, all the suffering that is to come. Because all the suffering wakes me up a little more every day, and it helps me to grow. Peace. 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 Love and peace to you, nature, and the mossy wood, and this lovely sacred tree who I'm yet to name. Peace and love to all in the world, all those suffering. Peace and love to the people making decisions. Make them make wise ones. Peace and love to my family and my friends. Peace and love to everyone watching this video. And then a little lady and a big wide world. This video is here to remind you to get back out to nature and heal yourself. And in healing ourselves, we can heal the world and each other.
Chasing